hasn't changed since the law's passed. So we wrote into the Affordable Care Act, you're grandfathered in on that plan. But if the insurance company changes it, then what we're saying is they've got to change it to a higher standard.
It's just not true, folks. He never, ever said it. Now, the law does say, this tells me something, by the way. He knows what the law says on this now. The law does say that your plan is grandfathered, but if it changes an iota, if it changes by a nickel, what he's not telling anybody here is that Obamacare mandates the insurance companies to change these policies by mandating that they cover more, that they charge more. It was never going to be possible for you to keep your plan, is the bottom line, and that's what he doesn't know that he's admitting here. It was never going to be. They calculated. Don't forget the news of last week and 2 weeks ago. The White House knew. Remember, Lisa Myers, NBC News, uncovered this. They knew that Obama was going to go out to lie. They put it on the teleprompter. They knew, and they made a calculated decision that it was better to lie about it to get the thing passed and then deal with the aftermath, which is what they're doing now. They also knew, and it was in the Federal Register, 93 million Americans were going to lose their policies. 93 million Americans could not keep their insurance. 93 million Americans could not keep their doctor. They knew this. This was in the media last week and the week before. It was known that Obama was telling a falsehood, and it was a calculated plan to do just that. They thought that his goodwill that he had built up with his fans would sustain him through this, and that he'd be able to handle the aftermath in typical Obama fashion, deny it, and then claim he didn't know it, and then he's looking out for you, i.e. the Limbaugh theorem. But the media is having a tough time. I mean, I guess there's even a limit for them. Here's the problem with this. These are lies. They are calculated, purposeful lies. And this is really, really bad. This may be, and I'm not exaggerating, and I'm not trying to do anything for effect here, this may be the biggest presidential lie in our lifetimes. I don't know about things that happened when I wasn't alive, previous presidents, so I'm not going to say that it's the biggest lie ever, but it certainly probably is the biggest presidential lie in my lifetime, and he knows it. He lied purposefully, willfully, and in a way that cannot be covered up. It cannot be said that it was a gaffe. It cannot be said that it was a screw-up. It was willful. It was political. It was for his and his party's advantage, and it was without compassion. He did this with no concern on the end result for people who believed him. And in that sense, it has revealed who he really is. And a lot of people who voted for him, and a lot of people on the Democrat side, a lot of people on the media side, that's what they're having to come to grips with today, and that's what many of them still remain in denial about. This is lying about the most personal thing in many people's minds, their relationship with their doctor and their health. Not only that, the health of their entire family. This is as personal a lie as this president or any president could have told people. That's why I say that this is the worst lie of any presidential lie I'm aware of. I don't think, because of the personal nature of this, that there could be a worse lie. And they know it, and that's why they're trying to slither out of this. And they're trying to slither out of it by telling another lie.